Hi, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about lunch outdoors and what that means. And so this is an interesting poem because if you're going to have lunch outdoors, you're doing it for one of two reasons. You want to or you have to. And I'm thinking about, I was a freeway flyer for 4 years, meaning I was a part-time English professor. And when you do that in LA, you've got to go from place to place to place. I was working at one time at 5 different colleges. It's just nothing but commuting and teaching. And the only time I had to eat, actually all three, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, was on that commute. So I'd have breakfast or lunch outdoors, and it wasn't a positive experience. Trying to balance stuff on your legs and trying not to kill other people in the freeway, and realizing what you're doing is kind of reckless, but also necessary. Sometimes all I do is pour a packet of peanuts into a Coke, and you drink and eat at the same time because that's a lot safer. It's actually not bad either, as long as you do it quickly and you don't give time to the Coke to dissolve the nuts. It's like basically taking a handful of nuts and a drink of Coke at the same time. But it's not nutritious, right? It's one of the more unhealthy things you can possibly put into your body. Or it can also be positive, right? When you do it voluntarily. And so I can remember sitting in my office. My office had no windows, and it's all climate controlled and everything. And I think to myself, this is horrible, and I've got this time that I can just kind of enjoy. So I'd go outside by myself, and I'd have lunch outside, and it'd be a lot nicer. And you just get the different sounds. You're not being surrounded by people who are anxious and working hard. You're not. You just have this moment to yourself, and that is a fantastic experience. Lizzie apparently doesn't like it. I don't know if you can hear that. She's moaning about it. But we sometimes have lunch outdoors with her. Actually, when we take our walks, we fill our pockets with treats so that she can have an experience of kind of lunch outdoors. Actually, I've just put my hand in my pocket, and she assumed that she was getting one. So what was your experience like, lunch outdoors? It could be a single time. It could be just the experience itself. Whatever you got. Ooh, backpacking trips. I talked about that earlier this week. Love to eat during a backpacking trip. And I don't need to eat all that much because, you're exercising the whole time and your stomach isn't quite right for it. But what you do eat is just delicious, whatever it is. It could just be a Cliff Bar that you have all day, and it just feels great. So I might talk about that. Lunching as I'm walking along a ridge. Fantastic. All right. When you got that, put it down below, and I'll see you tomorrow.